What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title right here. So before we get a video of what this title is about, definitely want to show y'all a few things. First, this is a post by Benny Johnson. Said FBI Director Kash Patel confirms DNA from towel wrapped around the firearm and the screwdriver found on the roof matches the suspect accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk. Let's check it out from Kash Patel.
We flexed all resources the FBI had and surged multiple air assets as soon as this shooting occurred. We were cycling in agents, evidence response technicians, hostage rescue technicians, and special operators in and out of Utah, cycling evidence back and forth on these FBI planes as soon as we could so that there was no delay. And what we did, once I got there, along with the deputy on the ground around 5 p.m. local on September 11th, was walk the entire crime scene, including the foots the suspect himself took. And what we learned was there was evidence, DNA evidence that could be collected and had been collected, including a screwdriver that was found on the rooftop. Also, we went over to the scene in the wooded area where the firearm was discarded, and the firearm had a towel wrapped around it. It's important. I'll get back to that later. I even walked into the wooded area in the ravine, so I knew from my investigative experience what I could bring to the table and what decisions I needed to make. And having the support of President Trump and the full support of the White House was what we needed for these resources to happen. And I can report today that the DNA hits from the towel that was wrapped around the firearm and the DNA on the screwdriver are positively processed for the suspect in custody.
Wow. That's crazy to even see. That was my first time. That was definitely my first time seeing that video to where he was running on the roof like that and dropped down. So that's why I was, a little bit, I was dialed in a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Literally says here, DNA doesn't lie. The towel on the gun, the screwdriver on the roof, both point to the same suspect. So why does it always feel like easy part is proven, but the hard questions never get asked? Says here who trained him, who funded him, who gave the green light. So a lot of people are asking questions about this. Obviously, if y'all seen a few videos back, I mentioned, possibly had a lot to do with this, and I'm sure y'all know as well. Says not only that, he left a note saying
Did he write a written note before the assassination attempt? That's what the governor said yesterday. And what did that say, if you could share
what I'm
that
able
with
to
us?
say, I'm sorry. So what I'm able to say is I addressed it partially earlier, is that the written note, we believe, what did exist, and we have evidence to show what was in that note, which is, and I'm going to summarize, basically saying, the suspect wrote a note saying, I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it.
Wow.
That note was written before the shooting. Evidence of its existence, we now have learned, existed before the shooting, was in the location, in the suspect and partner's home. But we have since learned that the note, even though it has been destroyed, we have found forensic evidence of the note, and we have confirmed what that note says because of our aggressive interview posture at the FBI.
That's insane. I'm not going to lie. Definitely insane. More and more things are coming out. I'm telling y'all, more and more things are coming out each day about this. So just stay tuned. I'm going to try my best, to get that out. But those questions that I just asked, here it is from Aquarius Wave.
So while the mainstream propaganda machine tries to cover its own in respects to Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk's assassin, turns out that he was exactly who every single one of us, and by us I mean the rational, sane-minded individuals who still at least have an ounce of humanity in them. Yeah, turns out that he was exactly who we believed him to be. Now, who is that exactly? Well, number one is he was a leftist. Number two is he was a quote-unquote anti-fascist, which is just another euphemism for a leftist. Number three, he was in a relationship with a transformer.
So I'm gonna start saying that. I'm not gonna lie, because the last video you have to watch what you say on this platform, y'all. I promise y'all, you do have to. And I feel like I've said that in the other few videos, but I couldn't get it out.
There goes Transformer, right there. That was the old boyfriend in transit. Yeah. So all the MAGA slander, it's not gonna work on this one.
Exactly. And I'm not even gonna lie. I've heard, I didn't put the video in here, but y'all can find more videos of that interview with Cash Patel, you know, Fox and Friends. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And he was actually in a Discord. Tyler Robinson was in a Discord with 20 other individuals. They do need to look more into this partner of his, as well as the 20. And y'all can see Cash Patel. Just type in Cash Patel Discord, Tyler Robinson or something like that, and a video will pop up. But he, in fact, was in a Discord with 20 other individuals, you know, so they're doing all they can, you know, to look into a lot of that, because that's wild, y'all. I'm not going to lie. It's definitely wild. But right here, you got J.B. Pritzker demands that Trump condemns political violence after Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Listen with this. Keep my comments to myself, because I'm trying to get better. Trying to get better.
What would you like to hear from the Oval Office in this current political climate? You talked a little bit about, you know, where you're at and both sides keep the camp down. What would you like to hear from the president in this climate?
Well, I think you heard some of it in my own remarks. And so I would like to hear the President of the United States, instead of pointing fingers, simply say that political violence has no place in this country, and that the President does not condone it. And the targeting of one group or another group by the President of the United States, as he did on Friday, is completely inappropriate. And I would hope that on his mind would be peace and calm and prayers instead of finger pointing and criticism.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Yep.
Y'all want to know what's funny to me? Because I seen this first part, but I didn't obviously listen to the last part. My thing is that Trump would say sending out thoughts and prayers. Trump supporters would say sending out my thoughts and prayers. But when you do that, they always saying they're sending thoughts and prayers and this, that, and the other. Jasmine Crockett just did it. But now J.B. Pritzker is saying all he needs to say this. My thing is, it's no lies, bro. This is the same thing. The people that don't like, so-called don't like Charlie Kirk and saying this and saying that. This is the same thing. You know, what J.B. Pritzker is doing, what everybody's doing, you know, when it comes to this, because it's like the guy was a leftist. Like everything that's happened, I literally just brought up the Minnesota thing. Everything that we've seen is violence from when you literally have Jasmine Crockett. You literally had these different individuals inciting violence. We literally just did a video on Anna Navarro, Sonny Hostin, Whoopi Goldberg. When you having people that's obviously, you know, on the left, they're inciting, they're saying different things, you know, that obviously is getting people fired up to do outrageous things. Man, I'm telling y'all, bro. This is insane to me. Not to mention, listen to what this guy just said, y'all.
You have called Republicans Nazis.
No, I have not. That is completely false. I have never called Republicans Nazis.
I'm glad you cleared that up, because there are some.
Well, that's what they'd like to say. They're lying. They're lying.
I'm going to ask you to ask you.
Well, that's not what I called them.
But are you as well, by not just calling out political violence and ending it, by you?
What do you say right here?
I built a Holocaust museum. And one thing about that experience that I can tell you, and I worked with Holocaust survivors for more than a decade to build this museum. One thing I learned in the process of that is that it doesn't take very long to tear apart a constitutional republic. Indeed, the Nazis did it in 53 days. And our democracy is almost as fragile. And we're seeing it right now.
Whoa. Wait. What did he say right here?
The dangers that we saw in Nazi Germany are the dangers that we need to react to now. It's a 5-alarm fire, everyone. It's time to step out of your comfort zone and step out into the streets.
Man, listen, y'all know me. One thing about it, y'all know me. Y'all can look up JB Pritzker and look up, I'm telling y'all, and y'all will see a lot of videos. Y'all will see a lot of videos, bro. Like, I'm not about to sit here. Y'all know for a fact.
That's what happened in Nazi Germany. It doesn't take very long to tear apart a constitution, almost as fragile, especially in the earliest days of Nazi Germany.
Like what? Like I'm literally, bro. Y'all know me. I'ma find it. I'ma find it. He not the only one that said anything like that, but y'all know me. I'm going to find it, bro. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what I'm gonna do. I'ma look for it. I'ma find it. I'ma post it. Talking about they're lying and they're, bro. Quit. That just goes to show you right there, bro. No accountability, but they're ready to point the finger at Trump. This is what he's talking about with Trump, y'all. And Trump is completely right. I mean,
well, the problem is on the left. If you look at the problem is on the left. It's not on the right, like some people like to say on the right. The problem we have is on the left. And when you look at the agitators, you look at the scum that speaks so badly of our country, the American flag burnings all over the place, that's the left. That's not the right. Well,
the left. Bruh, like what are they missing? Like sometimes you do have to, take that accountability, stop it. Like have people like stop it. Like the things that I've been seeing, literally coming from the left, just like this man arrested after vandalizing the Charlie Kirk Memorial outside Turning Point USA headquarters in Arizona. Says suspect has been identified as 19-year-old Ryder Corral. Check it out. Literally, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a shame, bro. That's a shame, bro. Dude is literally stepping all over it. He's stepped over it. He's kicking stuff. That is so disrespectful, bro. I feel like this is one of the most, other than, obviously, people, wishing, this is definitely top 5, bro, of the most disrespectful things I've seen somebody do. Like I've matter of fact, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I haven't seen nobody do this. This is how bad it is, bro, for people to be this disrespectful, to be this messed up, this sickening, to step on somebody's memorial because you didn't like what he said. Sad world, bro. I'm telling y'all, definitely sad world. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.